What are you thinking about?
I was at Holiday World last week, Friday.
Poor bastard. I seen all your snaps. Wow. Did you just take the older two by yourself?
I would never take those two by myself.
Oh.
Janelle was there. She was out on the hunt for food, and I was watching kids, and Rhett stayed home. He was the only smart one. But Holiday World, the people watching,
awesome. I love it.
I mean, we've talked about like ultimate people watching destinations.
Holiday World, gotta be up there.
Strip clubs, horse racing tracks, casinos, your local fairs and festivals, the courthouse. Like, there's a lot of great places, but Holiday World may take the cake on that because I had a hell of a day just people watching. And like
Water park people watching's better than dry park people
and that's
watching,
what
by the way.
And that's what there was many a times I told Janelle, and I said, you know, I'm obviously not a thinny mini there where I got anything to show off down at Splash and Safari, but I'm a shirt off guy.
Oh yeah.
And I see so many guys that just big fellas with these sopping wet,
nasty
mock neck shirts that
he's been roasting me about this t-shirt since I got here. Get off of it. Hides my gollywomper. I like it.
Kind of pushes it up a little bit.
Yeah, that's a push-up bra from my neck beard.
But anyway, I would tell her, she's like, well, not everybody's coming. And I said, like, who are they trying? Do they think they're going to nab that old hot piece?
Better is the problem.
That was one of my biggest pet peeves. I went through a short stint of
wearing the shirt.
Yeah, just a little short stint, and I think it's probably because my nipples used to like invert, and then like I got some bitch tits, like real. I don't know how old I was, probably middle school or whatever. You know, when
those are treacherous years.
Yeah,
kids are mean.
Well, yeah, and number one, I mean, I earned thick skin really quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because then I don't remember at what point, probably when I started dating Justine and already had like a year under my belt, then I really stopped giving a shit. But it was rough. I mean, I went through a little bit of that shirt stuff, but like it was, yeah, like I don't get it. Like Max, thankfully, thank God, Max is not, he doesn't give a shit, but Max is getting pretty chunky. I've noticed that he's getting tall too, but he's also getting big, you know, like I was. I think he's probably right on track, probably a little bit behind me. You know, I was probably heavier than him at this age, but yeah, he doesn't give a shit, which I think is cool.
Well, and that's like a lot of it is like, you know, whatever you're comfortable with, but like if you're wearing it to hide something, you're not hiding anything. Like it's not, you know, you're not like we can see like that's a very form-fitting shirt you got on.
Like whenever you pull it away from yourself, but then like the bottom doesn't come off, and then it's just like this big balloon, this big ass balloon that you're wearing, you know, like, hey sir, your nipples are showing.
Yeah.
You know, like you can
But we started the day there in the park. Of course, we went the hottest day of the year, I think it was.
Oh my.
And there's not enough free Pepsi in the world
Stormed
to make that trip.
day too, didn't it?
We had a little bit of a rain delay.
Mm-hmm.
We had a little bit of a rain delay, but you know, good weather overall. But we had a hell of a time. The kids enjoyed it because we do it for the kids. But that new ride they got, that Good Gravy
joke.
We did the. Don't let Zoe hear you say that.
Oh,
she's
big
a big
fan?
Oh,
Yeah.
huge fan.
Yeah.
So we had to ride Good Gravy. And the thing we dealt with all day in line was waiting and little bladders. And we got we were standing there next in line, and Zoe's doing the dance. And I was like, honey, if you got to go to the bathroom, sweetie, like we can wait in line again. Like we'll just go. Like ain't no reason to, you know, have an accident waiting to get on Good Gravy. No, I'm okay. Well, they brought in a child that had the headphones on and could tell that probably on the spectrum and had some issues, and they were letting him in to ride.
He had it.
Yeah. Well, he had a full-blown meltdown, and poor Zoe's
my God.
Like her eyeballs are floating. And finally the kid decides he don't want to ride. They yank him out. They run through. We get on there. And then it becomes Dad's fault because he couldn't get his big ass knees and legs shoved into this gravy bowl. And the lady out front, I told Janelle, I said, hey, I'm going to test this one because that looks pretty tight. And so I sit in there, and of course they got.
Do they have a thing out front?
Oh yeah,
to see if you can fit.
Well, yeah, because so many fat bastards get in there and can't get on it, and it holds up the line.
Luckily, they did that when they first came out with the Thunderbird.
Yeah.
Thunderbird, yeah. When that first came out, they had that little thing out front there, and saves a guy a good 2 hours of waiting.
Yeah,
because I found out real quick that I wasn't cut out for that ride.
Well, and so I
feel like they got a camera there, and they're just doing to be dick.
Well, and the
fat people trying to squeeze
and the high school
the
high school kid that was working was like, they'll just shove it into your knees, you'll be all right. And I'm like, really? She goes, yeah, you'll be okay. So we get back there, and sure enough, like I thought I was in, like it locked down, and the guy goes, seat 5, check seat 5, and I see 4 in front of me, and I was like, well, that's me. And so the guy comes down, he's like, I was like, oh, yep, we're good. Let's ride.
Hey, Larry, can you grab that come along out of the utility closet back there? We got another fat bastard here. Boat 5. Boat 5.
Gravy boat 5. So, yeah.
Episode 3.
So we rode that sucker, and Zoe got out of there pretty quick. She had to pee, and then we had it later. It was Ryan's turn. So the park was winding down, and we were going to go watch the drone show.
Oh yeah,
which the drone show is impressive.
Cool. It's very cool. Yeah.
And so we had 8, and we were kind of walking around. The only thing I wanted to do was play skee ball. Like that was the only thing.
It's up top by.
Oh,
the fountain,
I know.
right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And Janelle said, "Yeah, we'll get over there to play skee ball." Well, the kids wanted to ride a couple more rides.
Poor Janelle chasing 3 kids and just settle down, sweetie.
Hey, you'll get to play your skee ball. I promise.
Yeah. So we. Because there was an issue with the scrambler because another one of them had to pee, they didn't ride it, but I had went ahead as the advanced team, got pizza, sat down, was waiting for them. I was like, oh, that was the scrambler. Oh, we didn't ride it. So Zoe has to find one more ride, and then Ryan's got to find one more. So we go to the carousel. Great. No line. Perfect. Old boy was cleaning up puke. And I was like, oh, that's really what you need after eating a bunch of pizzas. Mm-hmm. That smell of puke. Mm-hmm. And so we got that done, and Janelle's like, oh, there's a few more minutes left. And the line for the bumper cars was out the door because Ryan thought bumper part. So we're like, let's do these Lewis and Clark cars, or whatever they are.
Yeah.
Works out well. We get up there, and Ryan goes, hey, Dad, you need to pee, don't you? I'm like, no, bud, I'm good. He's like, oh, okay. A couple minutes later, hey, Dad, I think Mom's got to pee. Like, I think you guys got to pee, right? Right? We need to go pee? No, buddy, we're waiting in line. We're good. And then I finally, it dawned on me. I go, buddy, you got to pee? And he's like, yeah, really bad. So he starts doing the dance. Well, he doesn't make it.
Uh-oh.
So there's,
pissy pants in the old time cars.
Janelle takes him. So they leave the line.
Great.
Well, they close the line down for the end of the day. So Zoe wants to drive. So she drives. It's scary. It's 6 years old. Hopefully she gets better in time in 10 years. But so we start pulling up, and I see Janelle holding Ryan, and he's just bawling. Not a happy camper.
Because he didn't get a drive.
Oh, yeah, because he was looking forward to it. And then we got to, of course. So we get pulled up there.
Piece of shit.
He's just, hold on here. Okay. The story ends like a Hallmark movie. So I asked old boy supervisor with the radio. I was like, hey, that's my son over there. They were waiting in line. He had to pee. Like, is there any chance he can take a lap around the track? Well, we're closing. I'm like, hey, just make his day. He was waiting in line. He had to pee. Well, let me check. And then so he gets on his real radio. I don't think he called anybody. I just think he wanted to just be like, I'm important.
Puff his badge.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul Blart, get it over. Let's get it going here.
So finally he's like, yeah, that's okay. And then so it's a blue one that was rolling up last.
Nice.
And that's Ryan's favorite color.
Oh, of course it is.
And it worked out.
Hell yeah.
We went and got some of that blue ice cream.
Yeah.
Which was
good.
What
a deal there.
Ryan had it everywhere. But the drone show's worth it. It's impressive. They have 400 drones, and Dave, I'm sure you could probably explain the science behind it.
It's pretty wild how they sync them up like that. We seen it last year. It's pretty crazy.
I don't need the DJ down there. He did a great job. But
yeah, I heard that. I've never been to that DJ thing, but I've seen some videos of it, and they
high energy guy, 7 days a week. Which is crazy because the last time, so when I graduated law school, took the bar, I worked for a construction company that was out of Spencer County. and we were building that one ride over there that was on the back side of the Voyage because the Thunderbird wasn't there yet. Well, they had taken that sumbitch out of there, like just gone. So that hillside was just all open, and that's where they do it all. Because I told Janelle, I was like, well, there's a water slide back there. Like, she's like, no, it's not there. And I'm like, yeah, it is. I built, like, I got pictures. Like, I'm part of the team that built it. She's like, no, it's been gone forever.
Which one?
I don't know. It was one. I forget what they called it, but it was a water slide back there on the hill. Because, like, we poured all the concrete and we did all that stuff going all the way around. But they had I think when they brought in the Thunderbird, they realized that's a pretty good trek for the water park from the other side of the Voyage over there to ride that water ride. Probably didn't make sense logistically, but
Yeah, I don't know. Was it the Oterongo?
no, it was the one where you shot down into that big bowl. You came around, they shot you up top the big bowl.
The Bakuli. It was like the big toilet. Might have been.
It's kind of, I don't know where, I don't remember what it was.
Doesn't matter. We got a couple guys in the lounge to help build the gravy boat.
Well, they should have built them cars a little bigger.
Well, they didn't do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
You have any Holiday World experience, Smoke, that you like to discuss?
I hate it.
I don't like going to Holiday World. I've gone a couple times.
So why do you hate it? Why do you guys hate it? Because Janelle absolutely loves it, and I don't understand
because
it.
I'm too fat to ride the stuff that I want to ride. The kids want me to ride things with them, and I can't because I'm too fat. And
I don't like roller coasters.
and it hurts my feelings.
You really don't like roller coasters?
Nope.
Why is that?
No control of the situation.
Oh, of course.
Oh, okay.
Well, I remember being a young fella.
Hyena
riding one.
Falls.
That might have been
That
it.
roller coaster or water
Or
slide.
it might have been.
Hyena Falls. That's what some guy in the gallery just said. Hyena Falls. Never heard of it. If the warden was here, she'd be able to tell you.
Does she like Holiday World?
She worked there for 25 years. Yeah, they go all the time. They went yesterday
They have passes. You guys buy passes.
every year.
Janelle talked, like, I didn't realize, because we get a discount at the resort, and I didn't realize,
It's a
like,
huge savings.
you go 3 or 4 times, you've
It's already
saved.
paid for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like a lot of times she'll go through the week at like random times. Like they'll go from like 1 to 3.
That's what Janelle said.
Drive down for a couple hours.
Go to the water park.
Let the kids just do whatever the hell they want. She'll read a book and then set up a rendezvous point, and then they're done. They go home.
So you hate roller coasters because of no control.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I loved roller coasters. Matter
like
of fact,
heights.
if I ever get my stomach cut or lose monstrous amounts of weight, if I get on meth diet and lose a bunch of weight, that's the first thing I'm going to do is go ride a bunch of roller coasters. Love them.
We did.
Love them.
So I fit on the gravy boat. The Thunderbird, if you sit in that back row, I think they have a little bit bigger, but it's like stuffing a sausage in there. Raven and those I can, but it's so uncomfortable. And those wooden roller coasters,
They beat the piss.
I
out
looked
of
at, I told Janelle, I was like, there's no way my back could tolerate that.
the best spot to sit in one of them wooden coasters, by the way, very, very back car, because it whips. Like when the front of the train goes over the peak,
Oh yeah.
it's already halfway down the hill, and here comes that back like a damn bullwhip. Oh man, it does beat the piss out of you worse in the back, but it was always fun back then. Yeah. So